There's another military drone. This is Justin Eugene Schultz. Birthday's 10/12/84. Social Security is 489-900-698. Nobody's behind us. And that's another military drone, and that one's over Fenton or maybe High Ridge, Missouri, or maybe even a little bit further back. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Right there. And that's we're in Fenton, Missouri, on the back roads on Hawkins Road, and corrupt officer Chris Custer, when he was recording me and framing me in person when him and corrupt Miss Lisa Flamion came over, and they were in the front yard along with another therapist lady that he had with them. He said when I brought up the drones, he said those are none of your concern. He said those don't concern you. So corrupt officer Chris Custer admitted to the drones and admitted to admitted to him knowing what the drones were for, and he got defensive about it and said those drones don't concern you. And if he wasn't recording me, then why would he say that those drones don't concern me? He said they don't concern me because he was recording me and framing me and lying to a federal judge. And Miss Lisa took part in framing me in conversations. Lisa Flamion, 636-535-3585. The other therapist did not, but Miss Lisa did, and so did corrupt officer Chris Kester over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And this is how I caught him in his lies from him lying his ass off over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Once again, corrupt officer Chris Kester said those drones don't concern you. This was probably 8 months ago to or something like that to let's see. June 20, I think June 22nd is when the first court date happened. So it would have been like in June or May, early June to May, when corrupt officer Chris Custer and Lisa Flamion were standing in our front yard with me and my mom, and this other therapist who was really nice, and when he said those drones don't concern you, and he came over there with the purpose to intent to try to frame me in a conversation, him and Miss Lisa. And Lisa Fleming works for Jefferson County Police, so she came out of her jurisdiction. To take part in framing me with her and corrupt officer Chris Koster of St. Louis County Police Department. And that's the truth, the facts, the honesty. My mom's a witness. That other therapist is a witness. And Miss Lisa and corrupt officer Chris Custer both need to be interrogated. Interrogated immediately. And the power of the corrupted FBI, they have the power to hide everything from federal judges. And I'm reporting to federal judges. They control everything. The corrupted FBI controls everything. The corrupted FBI controls everything. And that's the biggest FBI is scared of me because they can't control me. And no, they try to. The corrupted FBI can't control me, and that's what their biggest fear is not being in control. And they cannot control me, and I know too much about them, and I know too much about the FBI for them to, and that's why they're scared of me, For instance, them being in control and being able to cover up everything from federal judges looking into everything, and they're controlling it, and they control it in a matter of hours to minutes, sometimes to seconds with their cover-ups. For instance, when they're covering up inside of my predictive text, they cover it up within minutes of time, maybe even seconds. As they restart, acting like they just started. They cover it up within a matter of seconds to minutes time, and they're able to cover up everything. From a federal judges, and the entire United States, and the Judiciary Committee, and the Department of Justice, and everybody within a matter of hours of time. After I release a ton of information every single night, judges don't get in until 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So what the FBI does, all the way from let's say I go to bed on average around 6 a.m., give or take. So when I go to bed And the entire time that I'm speaking, they're roving bugging me. The entire time I'm making YouTube videos or watching my YouTube videos, the entire time I'm making Facebook posts, the corrupted FBI are watching my Facebook posts, and so is corrupted officer Chris Custer of St. Louis County Police, along with this terrorist organization as well, and in covering up every single thing that I document and report before the judges get in. And so they do it within an hours of time to a half hour of time, because sometimes I'm up till 7:30 a.m. filing complaints with federal judges like I was last night. And so within a matter of 30 minutes to a couple hours, these federal judges come in, get their voicemails. Let's say the judge gets there at 8 a.m. The judge gets there at 8 a.m. and I leave my last voicemail at 7:30 a.m. The FBI has only a 30-minute window to cover everything up, so to speak, at that point in time. Then the judge has got to get in, drink his coffee, sit down, get other things together. I'm not his first priority or their first priority or her first priority. So then they come in and they got to go through their paperwork and make phone calls and do whatever the judges have to do for their cases and review cases and things like that to get ready for the day. So let's say they start looking into the FBI at say 8:30 or even lunch or something like that. Then the FBI has now had 30 minutes plus 3 hours plus 4 hours plus 5 hours, whatever amount of time that the FBI had to cover up their crimes and cover up everything that I reported overnight, that the crimes of the FBI that they commit overnight, and along with the corrupt St. Louis County Police and corrupt St. Louis County Police Department, are able to cover it up within hours of times and sometimes minutes and sometimes seconds. And that's the power of the corrupted FBI, and that's the power of the corrupted police as well. The FBI are much more powerful, of course, and their biggest thing is control, control, control. They want to control everything, and they can't control me. And the FBI is scared of me, and the police are scared of me as well for everything I know about them. They're also scared of Uni One, her friends, her family, her loved ones, and the artificial life being ruled, for everything that they know about the FBI, for everything we know about the FBI and the police together as a team.